that recorded? No, just check it.
Alright, cool. Now you see that look on my face? That is the look of confusion when I saw that goddamn bill. And I know you asking, Quilez, where you at? Bruh, I don't even know where I'm at. All I did was tell my Uber driver to take me to the ATM, and this man made a detour and took me to this place. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Before I tell this story, let's start from the beginning. Ain't bad for no $30 a night. Then it goes to the kitchen. $30, and this is my $30 a night room. All right, so stay tuned. I gotta charge my phone, get my little pretty boyness going on, and I'm gonna hit the town out for the night. But this is Vietnam. I'm in Da Nang, so just stay tuned. All right, so from my hotel, I decided to go to My Han Seafood. Now at this restaurant, they had a wide variety of seafood, and they had like some super big crabs, super big lobsters. Like I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. So from there, I was escorted to my table by this beautiful Vietnamese woman. I'm just throwing that out there. And I love her white dress, by the way. So at this table, it was right there on Da Nang Beach. So the vibe was amazing. It was a nice breeze. They had nice music. So lady came, I ordered my food. Of course, I ordered the big crabs. She actually asked me like, how do you want it cooked? And I thought it was only one way to get it cooked. So I told her to surprise me. So they brought out two super big crabs. One was covered in like some stuff. It tastes kind of like brown sugar, and the other one was steamed. They even gave me somebody to like break up my crab so I ain't even have to do the work. You know, I kind of felt like, you know, I was getting like some king treatment. I ain't even go cap to you. Yeah, them crabs was expensive. There's seafood all over Da Nang for much cheaper prices, but this is my first day and I went to like some super nice restaurant. It got almost 5 stars, by the way. So after I ate my food, I had to go to the ATM because Navy Fed, for some reason, loves stopping, you know, your transactions after a certain amount of times you use it, which is understandable because I'm in a different country. So I'm pretty much guessing that the bank think it's fraudulent activity going on. So I had like 8 transactions a day before Navy Fed was like, hey, what's going on type stuff. So from there, I had to go to the ATM. So off to my next adventure. All right, so now I'm off to the ATM. So I pull out my phone and Google what's the nearest ATM, and it's 2 miles away. And of course, I can't order an Uber because Navy Fed put a block on my card because I'm over the transactions. So I walked there, and I don't mind because Vietnam was beautiful. It was a great scenery for me to experience. So when I finally get to the ATM, guess what? The ATM don't work. You mean to tell me I walked all the way over here for nothing? So I'm like, man, and I can't call nobody because I ain't got no cash and my Navy Fed ain't working. So then a random Uber driver just pulled up next to me and he was like, hey, my friend, you need help with something? I was like, yeah, hey, if you could take me to the nearest ATM, I'll pay you. He like, all right, cool. So I hop on the bike and now we off to the ATM. On our way to the ATM, he like, hey, my friend, you looking for some boom boom? I'm like, am I looking for some boom boom? He was like, yeah, you looking for some women? I'm like, am I looking for some women? Of course not. Sir, I'm just trying to get to the ATM and back because I got to make the Dragon Bridge. So next thing I know, 5 minutes later, I'm surrounded by these women.
You look good, what you know that.
And man, let me tell you, these women were live. It was one of these buy me a drink bars, you know, when you have to buy a girl a drink, which I understand because, you know, that's their job and it's full of them in Japan, so I'm used to it by now.
Spend that cash. Finger fucking money, finger bang it to the 100.
So I'm buying them a couple drinks and stuff. They putting me up on game talking about, hey, you should go to Hoi An. That's where a lot of foreigners go. I don't know what that is, but I put it on my list. So, you know, we engaging in conversation. They having fun. I'm having fun. Everything was going great. Until the bill came. Dang, I ain't been on this side of the Nong. This is by the Dragon Bridge. And apparently this is where the night market. Apparently this is where the night market is. I didn't even know that. Well, I mean, I only been out here for 2 days. So. Yeah, so they got like a lot of food festivals, and the Dragon's gonna breathe fire at 9, and everybody posting up on the bridge. Hopefully, I can find me a damn spot to get a good camera angle. I think I got like 20 minutes. But this right here is the night market. Yeah. I ain't even know. They selling all kinds of stuff out here. I know I'm a little dumb, but damn. Going for this Dragon Bridge, I'll go over there. To the Dragon Bridge. Something going on. Nigga, hoes will always be your downfall. Woo, let me go, let me go, let me go. Let me go, let me go, let me go. Woo. Dragon Bridge. All right, cool. So this is basically me wrapping up my first night in Vietnam. It was a pretty interesting night and I had a lot of fun, especially the food. Before I left to go back to my hotel, I stopped by the street market and got me some very cheap food, and the street food was amazing. So Stay tuned for my next episode because I won't forget what those women told me at the bar, which is I should go to Hoi An. So on my next episode, you will see how I went to Hoi An and I did not want to leave.